Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take over when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Oh, shame! It's Joe. It's Joe. It's Joe and Preem. It's Joe and Preem. Shame, shame. That's why it's a fuck.
This guy's always eating.
As usual. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We here. We here. Listen, it's always going to be something. I'm new to YouTube. Why does KG always fuck up? He's big on this YouTube game. Listen, I'm
This guy
allowed
always
to
loses.
But listen, yes, late again. And listen, guys, come on now. Please allow me. It's not actually late because I had to wait for that guy to finish first and then I had to set up everything. So,
That's true. Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. But guys, listen, please, before we go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Smash a like. And if you're new, please subscribe and let's get started. First things first, we ain't going to waste no time. Preem, what do we want to talk about today? It's Jim, Radcliffe. Did we go too far the other day as a fan base, as a group of fans? Did we treat Jim Ratcliffe wrong the other day when we confronted him outside while we were protesting the ticket prices?
No way. As the owners, you're gonna expect backlash. You're gonna expect the community, the fan base to talk to you about this decisions that you're making for the club that we love so much as fans. So if you're raising ticket prices, and remember they sent us the letter about how bad and how in depth they were. I'm looking at this, okay, like this is not, it's to do with me, but you're basically asking me to pay for the debt that you brought on to the club. That's just not it, and I just don't believe in that. So again, it's in the manner how you approach these guys, and that's the thing. Like I don't agree with how like if they had any abuse, I don't agree with that. But as long as your point comes across, and they also felt that how that was, then yeah, I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? Because
the thing is, yeah,
everyone's to them. So yeah.
I mean, some people have said what we've done was a bit disgraceful. Some people said that, you know, we was a little bit too harsh on the man, considering that he's not the person making all the decisions. You know, it is a shared blame in terms of INEOS as a structure, don't you think?
I can understand that, like in terms of how, because you got to think about it like this, yeah. When he had a share of the club, yeah, he had to know that the principles. Okay, cool. I bought a share of the club. This is what I'm gonna do. And the fact that when he promised us, where's our stadium? Where is our stadium? That's the thing.
It's on the way,
so,
isn't it? It's on the way, bro. It's on the way.
Waiting for all these things that he
I mean,
promised
Christmas
us.
is on the way too, but you know, I think one's going to come before the other.
Yeah, but you know what? It just all depends on how long you're willing to wait and that on these kind of things. Look, let me just read you a little passage from what Manchester Evening News said. Who's that making bad noise? All right, let me read you this little passage from Manchester Evening News. Yeah, it says this. Look. Angry Manchester United fans confronted Sir Jim Ratcliffe on Sunday after his decision to raise ticket prices. Ratcliffe was at Craven Cottage as Manchester United won 1-0 against Fulham thanks to a second-half goal from Lisandro Martinez and was approached by unhappy fans as he left the ground. Now, fans organised a protest against the controversial ticket hike in December, and Ratcliffe added fuel to the fire in his interview with United We Stand magazine, saying that it doesn't make sense for United tickets to cost less than London club Fulham. Obviously, that didn't go down well with the Manchester United fan base, and subsequently, when he was approached outside of Manchester United's, outside of Fulham's ground, he wind down his window saying, "Go on, get your photograph." And someone replied to him, 66 quid, you're taking a piss. You're worse than the Glazers, sort it out.
Do you know what?
Why did you do the accent, Joe? Why did you do the
What
accent,
accent?
Joe?
I detected an accent there. I heard an
Nah,
accent.
you went all like EastEnders. You went sort it out.
No, I swear that.
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you'll be in danger.
All right.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, by the way, let me just answer this question, by the way, by Ish. KG might pull up. Yeah, he's currently, he was just on Undefeated podcast. Yeah, he's going to be filming something else. He might pull up. So stay tuned. You never know. This guy likes to do a madness. Let me bring in another panelist. Yo, Mark N is here. Hey, I'm not even going to play your theme tune, but well, God. Listen, guys, let me ask you this question, yeah? Let me start with you, Preem, because obviously let me go to Courts, because you pulled up first, yeah? Courts, let me ask you this question, fam, yeah? Do you believe that, first of all, that Jim Radcliffe is to blame for all of these price cuts and job losses and, money-saving schemes that Manchester United seem to be going through right now? Do you think it's all him?
He's not solely responsible, but he's definitely part of the collective that is responsible. But yeah. But I also think pressing an old man feels weird. As in, why you I don't get I understand you're frustrated, but going up to an old guy in his 70s, confronting him just feels a bit weird to me. But that's me personally.
What age got to do with this, bro?
That's one thing I was going to ask you. But Peter, you answered first, yeah? So you jump in there. What's age got to do with it? What does age actually have to do with it? Because someone being responsible, the age shouldn't really conflict.
I mean, why are you buying a club?
I mean, I wouldn't want to be responsible for giving a guy a heart attack. You don't want to send him over the edge there, do you?
Why are you buying a club when you will die in 2 years? You're 85 years old, bro.
Preach, Peter. Preach.
Whoa. Hey, what's going on?
Brother.
Hey, hold on. You two pussies up the top, yeah. Hold on. You two pussies sitting up there, yeah. Talking about did we go too far? You're from fucking London, man. What the fuck are you talking about? I would have. The man's in London. He's lucky. He's lucky he didn't catch a fucking fish.
Hold on.
He's lucky he didn't catch a fish, bro, through that window. The wasteland.
Listen, here's the thing, fam. Yeah.
London safe people. And we got Joe. We got people who are not from London in this chat. I was gonna say London is a safe place to come. Ignore Pav, you don't get bricked through windows. We need to try and improve tourism. It's a safe place. They don't go to certain areas, but yeah, you have a nice time in it.
Watch out for daggers.
Okay, cool. Wait, Pav, what did I say? I want to see what your perspective. What did I say?
Bro, you man are sitting there saying, did we go too far? Come on, man. Like, what sort of question is that?
It's a question, and you say yes or no and have your opinion.
Bro, you're saying it as if like those fans done something wrong. They didn't do nothing wrong. I told you.
Did you hear my response?
I'd have been happy if someone dashed a stink bomb through that window as he shut it. The pussy old man.
Whoa.
No, I don't agree with that still. You didn't listen to my response. Hey. I said that he was wrong in the doings that he's done. Hence why when you buy a club, you're gonna have a negative feedback in it from the community that spends so long.
Bro,
being in
this man's done nothing positive. There's nothing positive that he's done. Yeah, anything that these lot were planning to do, they've thrown it all in the bin. Everything. No one forced you to come here, bro. Yeah, you broke ass billionaire coming in with excuses. This is what it is. Fan manipulation, yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, they're gonna make the fans pay for everything. They're gonna get the fans to clear the debt. They're gonna raise everything. Yeah,
but you see, hold on. Okay, if you're saying you're gonna get the fans to clear everything, isn't it genuine revenue that we generate then that they're trying to do? Look, here's the thing, yeah. Are they doing good and bad? Are you agreeing with the way that they're treating the squad right now? Because people are excited about the way that they're getting rid of players. Because this is the thing that I want to bring into the chat, yeah? Bring into the conversation. I need to know if you guys think that INEOS are doing any good whatsoever.
No.
What players have they got rid of, though, bro? Because Rashford's still here. Yeah.
Got rid of
Antony. Antony, who apparently was on 200k a week, was actually a lie. The guy was only on 105k a week. That's what I saw on Twitter.
I think
That's what that, yeah.
Is this? Hold on.
Let's go. Let's check the actual thing about 100 because mine would do 200. So let's check.
Because there's no chance that Real Betis are paying upwards of what 160, 70k a week to cover that man's wages.
Can I ask you a question of
Real Betis paying that?
Does anyone actually want to defend Ratcliffe on the panel? Can I just ask that question? Right, there we go. There's the answer. Right, now, because when I look at Ratcliffe,
that answers your question.
Like he bought United, like he bought his share of United for 1.3 billion, didn't he? And then he tried to buy Chelsea when they were up for sale for 4.25 billion. Where's the other 3 billion gone? Why can't he invest that in United? I get he can't go out and buy players with that, but surely he can invest it in the club. He can surely wipe out the debt. The debt's only, 600 million? Just go wipe it out.
It wasn't going to be 4. It's not like he's sitting on 4 billion, though. Like, it's not like he's got
no, but
4
they had
billion.
the funds. They had the funds, to purchase Chelsea for that much money. I don't know, like, what they were planning to do, where they're getting the money from. But if they had the money for that, why ain't you why ain't you just buy the Glazers out? You know the clubs are the shithole, but you're not. Yeah, you could have forced them out. If the club's in a mess as it is, why not just force them out? Because the Glazers couldn't. The Glazers would have taken the club down. The Glazers, the club would have been gone down already.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You say force them out, yeah? Do you even believe that there was even a real bidding war? For me, look, I'm not trying to put a tinfoil hat like Owen would say, right, and start getting my conspiracy theories out. But for me, it's evident to me that Jim Radcliffe and the Glazers were already in bed. If the Sheikh Jassim was even real, who knows? Maybe they even made up Sheikh Jassim, yeah? We still haven't seen him, yeah? He has not yet to prove if he's a real person, yeah? Who's to say they didn't just make up a bidding war? Because from what I've seen, there was no real competition apart from Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and they had to make it look like.
So who told you that Sheikh Jassim's not real? Who's told you these bids aren't real? What? Because
they did. Remember?
The bids are real. I don't think that they considered anything that got rid of them.
Yeah, that was towards the end of the whole bidding war, people were speculating if Sheikh Jassim was real. They're like, oh, maybe he's not real. Maybe it's just some fake person.
No, it was INEOS. Was it INEOS or the Glazers? So
just because he didn't attend in person,
started the speculation in the first place.
Just because he didn't attend in person, like Ratcliffe did, so what? The whole thing was fake. Because that's what the narrative was.
There was a Qatari delegation at Old Trafford having meetings at Old Trafford. We can't pretend that they didn't have the meetings there, because they did. There was photos of them outside the stadium together meeting. We know
who did that? Oh no,
Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the Qataris. Both of them were photographed outside Old Trafford meeting.
Well, here's the thing, then, right?
Yeah, they had to. I remember that. Yeah.
Brian, Mark, sorry, I've not heard from you today. Still, go on.
For me, it's like, with that, why we even talking about that, bro? We get the worst of the better deals, bro. Everybody know it. We settle for less.
But can we say that though,
bro? We settle for less, bro. Because let me tell you something, bro. If you don't want to say it, let me iron it out right now. These men them said 1, we was going to clear the debt, which means the debt would have been cleared by now, right? 2, these men say they're building a brand new stadium. They never say they was going to ask for help from nobody. They say they're building a brand new stadium, King. And 3, they say they was going to keep the heritage intact. All the people involved, all the legends, they was going to bring them into the fold. Yeah? You think these brothers would have come here and say, hey, we need to cut jobs to this and that? No, they would have say, you know what? We can hemorrhage some money now, but the club will, when we make the club profitable, we'll make it back later because they can afford it.
Mark, can I ask you a question? Have one sec. So, have the Altanis owned the club before?
I mean, what? Who cares?
Because did the Altanis own Malaga? The Altanis owned Malaga, and what happened to Malaga?
We see what the people from that side of the world is doing with clubs. They turn them into big clubs.
You
bro,
no, it
and they
doesn't
spend
just
the
happen
money.
like that. You
Bro,
can't say
forget we
like
not
I'm
talking.
not
You see,
saying
there's
that.
the problem. You see, there's the problem, bro.
Look,
I
Mark,
never said
Mark,
it's going to
Mark,
happen
you do have to
immediately.
hear
But
it.
it's
All right, do you know
it's a
what?
good point though.
I'll tell you
It's a
what,
good point.
Mark Land.
No, I
What
never
point is
said it's
good?
going to happen instantly.
Wait 1 second, Mark. Wait 1 second. Team, what point did you think was good?
He was talking about the Courts was talking about the what our town side, didn't it? What was it? What team was it? Courts?
Malaga.
Yeah, and then I didn't hear much response. So I was just waiting for much response. If they own
Does
the
Mark
club,
even know what happened with them courts? Would you like to explain what happened to Malaga? Because I don't know, so maybe you could enlighten us all.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a good point. Go on.
So Malaga was a club. I think I don't know, but they had the likes of Isco. They pumped a lot of money into the club. They had the likes of Isco. Van Nistelrooy was there at a time. Like they were in Champions League, but then
You're
that
talking about
ownership
Malaga,
didn't.
Spanish club. Oh, okay.
Malaga,
Sorry,
as opposed to Malaga, where Joe?
I don't know. I just thought, when you said Malaga, fam, I just thought it was some, because you said Altars. I thought it was some other club. Anyway, continue. Just continue. My bad, dog. Continue.
But then what happened? That's cool. The ownership failed, and that club basically, like they said, they died. As in, they lost all complete back. Like I don't know complete back, but they were never the club that they once were because of the ownership of the Altani family. Now, what I'm saying is, I don't know that the Altani family would have come here and done the same thing with Man United. But we can't just act and say if they were here, everything would be amazing, because we can't. It doesn't work like that. And that's not saying that INEOS are doing a good
That's
job,
not
because
what
no,
I said,
INEOS. No, I'm not saying you're saying that, but INEOS are doing a dreadful job. But we can't say that the things that they said in their process of buying United, like we're gonna build a new stadium, we're gonna do this and that.
Courts is two different
They
things,
actually
man.
gonna
That's
do.
Malaga, yeah. And like Malaga were never a big club in it. And look at Spain, yeah. Like their revenues and that are way different to what, for instance, you buy here in Britain, innit?
So
Like,
that guarantee
for
that
Man
they would
United,
spend loads of money.
yeah, is basically the crown jewel, yeah, with Real Madrid in world football. They would never allow Man United turn into what happened to Malaga. Never. Yeah, considering that we probably got the largest fan base on this planet, yeah, that would never have happened. So there's no point even comparing the two. But what INEOS has done, yeah, they've lied to our faces.
But it's the same. It's the same ownership family.
Yeah,
It's
but
the same ownership family.
Because
But
there's
they
two
have more
different
money to spend, innit?
institutions.
They'll have more things to do. Like,
But that's
buy
like
something, you
saying
have more things to do.
there were people. No, but then
Malaga,
that's like
they
saying
don't.
no, because wait, hold on, because people were
Can't do
saying
that. You can't do that.
when INEOS came in, people were saying. I remember people going, well, look what they've done with Nice and they Luzerne Sport and other stuff. But Man United is different. And you can't then go, oh, but because it's a bigger club, that doesn't mean nothing. Just because people have money don't mean they're going to be good owners. That's my point. I'm not saying that
we
can't
get
do
that
that.
part in the courts, but you use the thing for Altani, but you're not using it for Sir Jim, because he failed at every sporting venture he ever took part in. He's failed at it, all of it, and
And me
continuously
saying this
failing.
about
No,
Altani
hold on,
isn't
let me
saying
finish,
that Sir
bro.
Jim's doing good.
No,
I'm
but
saying
what I'm
Sir Jim's
saying is to
rubbish.
bring up the point on Malaga. All I am saying is I was not saying that there was going to be a success, But what I was saying is that they laid out what they was going to do, plain and simple, for the fans, right? It was in paper, and it was part of the contract when they was going to buy the club to then act what they write down. So Jim didn't write down anything, brother. He said he could possibly do this, he could possibly do that. None of that shit in writing, bro. You feel me? He said he go and charge the debt to INEOS. When he go and do that, he never say. You understand? He say he want to build a stadium. Okay, what going on? He raised the price of ticket costs. He go and get the government to help them build it. By the time the stadium finished, bro, could a local Mancunian afford to go to a game again, bro?
The
Because you go and pay
the government ain't gonna fund
imagine.
Old Trafford, bro. The government ain't funding Old Trafford. They're gonna fund the surrounding
Never.
area.
Yeah, the
But
surrounding
wherever
area, but
hold on,
Firstly,
that doesn't mean that they're
hold
going
on.
to
Let me
fund
firstly,
finish.
Old
I'm
Trafford,
Let
but
me finish. Let me
they go and
finish on that. Yeah.
facilitate.
Wherever they're getting the funding from for the stadium, yeah, the fans are gonna be paying the most extortionate prices I've ever seen to attend games, and I'm telling you that now.
What I'm
so
saying is when
firstly,
the stadium finished building, right? You think the price is going to remain this price? It's going to raise again.
Of course they're gonna raise.
All right,
But
think about
firstly,
this.
I want to
Hear me,
tell.
bro.
Wait, and I need to address a comment, yeah. And I'm hoping this isn't the real Dylan White because I'd never say this to him. But Dylan White, you shut up, yeah. All right. If it's the real Dylan White, I'm a big fan, and yeah. I'm so.
Bro,
I'm
he's
sorry.
taking away his picture to his football, bro. What are you talking about?
Call every plumber in London so you see courts, innit?
I
Listen,
just
I'll
think
send
we
you our
don't mind,
location,
we
man.
don't
Pull
mind
up.
pricing tickets, right? But not everybody will be able to afford £100 plus a ticket, bro. Imagine, bro, the cost of living in the different cities in London is different, bro. You understand? And for Manchester and up north, bro, is a different London price. And imagine him saying, I want to bring the Wembley to the north. Bro, you gonna play Wembley to the north prices, King? You can imagine paying Wembley to north prices to go to watch one game, bro. I just pay that kind of price to go to a game, bro. £150 on average, bro, to a game or more. And that's just flights and shit included, bro. Right? If I get a discount. Imagine a man who going from Manchester to watch a game had to pay almost £200 just to watch a game, bro. Come on, bro. That not sustainable for them.
Shall I tell you what I've seen lately? Yeah, so like some of the United games, obviously not on British TV. Yeah, obviously I've been watching them a different way, innit? So like on one of them, yeah,
You've been leaving the country to watch
I
them.
won't say. I don't know what country it is. I think it might be South Korea, innit? They're selling packages, United, yeah. They're advertising packages to these lot, yeah, £5,000-6,000, yeah, British pounds to come watch United, and they're giving them like this little extra perks and that, bro. The thing, if you were to do it here in England, bro, that thing ain't costing you more than £1,000. These men are getting charged 5-6 grand because I told you the football fans are those football fans are the easiest people to manipulate into spending money, bro. It's mad. It's mad what these clubs are doing.
It's
5-6 grand to come watch United.
You also have to like question how much Manchester United want to make money off different fans right now. Like when you look at Ratcliffe, what they did, like what INEOS and United allowed to happen at the Rangers match. The amount of Rangers fans that got tickets in the home end, it wasn't even just like it was like one or two fans. No, there was at least 200-300 fans in the home end. And that led to fights. It led to old people getting punched by young Rangers fans. It led to kids being involved in fighting in the stadium. Not even like the kids fighting, it's like kids being fallen on whilst people fighting. And it's the fan safety being endangered by the club trying to make more money off tickets that aren't selling. Like they went from like every match ticket being £66, wasn't it? And now they had to drop them because no one was buying tickets for that much. They was missing out massively on match days. And they do it consistently where they just try to make money. It doesn't work. They fall back and they just target fans again and again and again.
And I won't be surprised, Connie, if it's the club that's selling these tickets that they can't sell to the away fans. Because
They did it with Galatasaray as well.
Yeah, they'll make out that it's like tickets out as it's not. It's the club.
Yeah.
It's the club.
Anyway, I gotta go. Big up, man.
Same. In a bit, boys. In a bit.
Yeah, it's
For
like,
me, it's just like
I managed to get a ticket to the Rangers match the Monday before the match. So the match was on Thursday. I got my ticket on the Monday off the United website. If I'm a Rangers fan coming down from Scotland, all I have to do to get that ticket is get a membership. Cheapest one you can get is like £20-30. Go get a ticket. My ticket was £50. So what's that? £80 to go watch Manchester United away. Sure, you're not in the Rangers end, but you're watching your team away in a European competition. And you have to question, when you're setting that up, you have to set up an address. You have to put where your address is. You have to set everything up. Like, surely they have protocols in place to stop this type of thing from happening, yet they don't do it consistently because they prefer making money. They prefer making that extra £10,000 off these 100,000, like these 100 people. They prefer to do that consistently, but they put fan safety in danger just for the extra bit of money.
Yeah, I do understand that. In my opinion, go on, Joe.
Go on, Preem. You've not spoken in a while. Now speak.
Yeah, no, I'm just listening to everyone's points, to be honest. I was just saying about how what Mark N said was talking about the ticket prices, and this is why, as fans, it's kind of hard to see the full performances we're seeing on the pitch, because I don't want to be seeing me paying £150, £200 for a game when the performances are like that. Do you know what I mean? INEOS knew what they had into when they first invested into the company or into Man United, the brand. So why are they not picking up their feet off the ground and say, okay, cool, let's put some money into the ground? If you knew you were broke from the beginning, why did you put your feet in and try to invest? That's my issue. Do you know what I mean? If we had our towns, if we had them in the first place, it would have been fine. But you knew for a fact that you didn't have any money to substantiate the length of how long you guys would have been in the club for, and that's why as fans it's annoying, because you can't just bring up the ticket prices up for no reason just because we're not in London. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Bro, this is the thing though. Here's the thing: is you see the ticket prices thing. Yeah, ticket prices is one thing. Yeah, it's the job cuts that's really got me pissed off. If you think about it, yeah, we're in competition with Manchester City. Yeah, you're in Manchester. You're saying that you're the man who's trying to bring, Manchester United back to Manchester, and you're trying to revamp Manchester. You want to be the man in Manchester, fam. You've done nothing but cut jobs for local people. Imagine that. The local people of Manchester must hate you. No wonder you got this abuse. Now, I know I'm trying to play devil's advocate here when I'm saying, yo, guys, are we going too far, blah, 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 blah. But it's only because I want to hear you guys' real opinion. I need to know how you feel about this man. But here's the thing: that's why I have to be decisive, because at the same time, it's not just him that's responsible for all of these. As a collective, the guys that we said was collecting the Infinity Stones, these guys are criminals. Are we witnessing the biggest disruption in Manchester United history, and we've just seen it as a silver lining because we just wanted the Glazers out? But it doesn't mean we're ever going to get the Glazers out.
I disagree with the biggest disruption in United's history thing, but I saw a thing of when the stadium got backed for it can generate £7 billion for the economy and 90,000 new jobs. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is going to cut 60,000 new jobs when they started. It's going to generate this 90,000, and Sir Jim's going to get rid of 60,000 straight away because he needs to save money where he can. But I genuinely don't see investment from this ownership coming in the way of them actually putting money into the club anymore. I see it as just taking more money off the fans, more and more money where possible.
This is the thing.
By increasing,
they'll increase tickets. They'll try and force out as many season ticket holders as possible, and they will probably try and sell those tickets on. When you have fans that are willing to come here from Asia, from America, from South America, from Africa, from every different part of the world, just to come and watch Manchester United, what would you rather have? Would you rather have fans coming here spending £6,000 like Pavlov just to come watch one match?
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't want to become an inaccessible club.
Would you rather have Steve paying £600 for a season ticket, or you can just get him doing that every week, paying $6,000 every week for a new fan?
You see, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, go on.
Did you see what happened to that Moore guy? He got his season ticket back, but because he's got dementia and he had no phone, he wasn't able to scan into the stadium, and they took his ticket off him, his season ticket. He did get it back, but how many more cases like that have happened where people have lost a season ticket and they've not been able to get it back?
Not been able to recoup it. How much of those things have happened and it's not come to the public's knowledge? Do you know what I mean? Some things are going on that we don't even know, probably. Yeah, look how INEOS have been moving in silence anyway. They pride themselves on moving the way that they're moving right now, innit? Yeah, and when things happen, they just happen, and we got to deal with it. Yeah, Peter.
But it's sad. I don't want to deal with it. I want something to happen. I want change. I want this club to be great again. I want to be suffering in 12th place and shit, and there's bare stuff going behind me in terms of the financial budget and all that stuff. PSRs in my ear, transfers and all that stuff. I want to see progress in our team. Why can't the owners do that? Why can't the owners be like, okay, cool. Hey, hi, we got so many things going on. Let's fix it. Let's come together, sit around the table like we're doing right now, and fix the problem at United. That's why you came. That's why you put pen to paper. It's to sign things. It's to do things. Build a community. Where's the community now? Shattered. They're lucky they didn't punch him up. Bro, for real. He was at the beginning of it.
I hope so. Next time I hope they punch fucking dickhead.
Nah, Peter. See, I said Peter talk, and then Peter says that. Like, Jesus Christ, Peter. We're not advocating violence. No violence should come towards this old man. But at the same time, he does need to start recognizing that the Manchester United fan base is not happy. Yo, Hayden, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm having issues with my AirPods. I don't know, can you hear me
All
well?
right. I can hear you now. We can hear you clearly right now. So if you want to talk on the subject before it all messes up, then go for it.
Man, it's a tough time out there for you boys, huh? What the heck is going on, man? Far out.
What do you mean for you?
What happened to your team? What happened to your team?
Oh, let me be real. Look, yes.
Nah, watch your team first.
It was a tough moment for
me. Hold on. Isn't this a Tottenham fan?
It's pretty hard to
This is a Tottenham fan from yesterday.
Ah, Tottenham fan. Ah.
Go on, talk your talk then. Talk your talk.
Internet moving like his club, bro.
You know,
internet's injured.
Joe, he tried to speak and he conceded 2 goals already.
Oh, his internet's injured. Give him a second. He needs to get the cramp out.
Right. One more time. Hayden, are you there still? Are you there, Hayden?
Think of all the guys you.
Internet's not doing it, mate.
Hayden, you failed, bro. You failed. Listen, moving on anyway. I don't want the show to get stale. Let me ask you this. Hey, Mark N. Yeah? Are you there? Is he there? Is he just a ghost?
Yeah, bro, I'm here, bro. What do you mean? Everyone.
Yeah. Listen, yeah. With all the stinkers that they've been conceding recently, yeah, INEOS, yeah, in terms of what they've been getting from the fan base, yeah. Look, can you see anything that they've done correct? Because one thing that everybody's been complaining about, yeah, is Rasmus Højlund. Today we hear Rasmus Højlund's up for sale. Yeah, tell me, is there ruthlessness, or at least the way that they're going to try and go about getting rid of some of these players? Not to say they've got rid of the best the players that we'd like to get rid of the most. Yeah, but is there ruthlessness a sign of something good, or is there any sign of something good that you can see yourself? Or maybe I'm not pointing out the right things.
Well, I feel like that is not a sign of ruthlessness per se. I feel like more likely is more of a sign of weakness, because let's be honest, we're not in a situation where we could afford to make a lot of losses in this moment. Now, that might be shitty to say, but we need to improve on the pitch, but we have bigger problems. I mean, we have players who here on bigger wages, who here for longer time that we cannot get rid of. So we go and keep them, but that's not ruthlessness, bro. If we go and take losses, we should take losses on getting rid of the worst players first and other players after. It should be systematic, bro. Now, the best thing that they did was the structure they hired.
I mean, the logic how you're thinking and how they're doing is very completely different. I agree with you. I wanted to get rid of the low mediocre players right now, but INEOS, they don't think like that, Mark. So that's the hard truth.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So I understand that they don't think like that, but for me, that he asked what I think they could do differently as well, right? So that's why I say, that's why I feel they could do differently, because realistically, we all understand that we're in a bad position. We have players that we made mistakes on, whether there's young players or older players or whatnot. We make mistakes on a lot of players in this club right now. I need to fix the situation, and the hardest thing to fix this situation, bro, is actually fixing the situation, because realistically, it's like think about it. We damned if we do, and we damned if we don't. And so which one of the devils we go and get out that go and at least make it a little bit better? You know?
Well, unfortunately, everything's just gonna take time. Like, unfortunately, that's the this is the thing right now that I see for Manchester United is like everyone's upset, everyone's angry, and I understand, but you know, that's an accumulation of 10 years worth of I don't want to say mistakes, but maybe like missteps.
No, you can say
in terms of
mistakes.
investments.
No, it's not mistakes. It's stupid ownership.
It's just like, you know, it's your mate. He's walked into the store. He's seen the new shoes. It's like everyone's wearing the new shoes. Man, I'm gonna buy them. Man, I'm gonna look fly. I'm gonna look swag. You know, he buys them, and then oh shit, they're no good 1 week later. Like that's what's been going on for 10 years. So it's like, it's not going to take 1 season or 2 seasons to sort this out. Like, for instance, Rashford, bro. Fuck, that's a lot of money he's on, man. Holy shit, bro. That's a lot of cash. Like, he don't want to go anywhere. He's like, why would I want to go anywhere? This has been my home. And if I get pushed out, I get pushed out. If not, I'm just gonna chill. It's all good, man. Like, I don't really care. Like, I'll do the same, bro.
You see what you said,
That's
yeah?
shameless from me,
I don't
but
think
it's
that's
just like,
true. I don't think that's true. Sorry to cut you. I feel like he
yeah,
can
for it.
go. He just doesn't want to lose that 350k. That's what it is.
That's what I'm
If
saying,
it was,
right?
if he had a price cut, if he decided to say, cool, like I'm just gonna take 150k, I feel like he'll go to any team he wants. But he still wants that big boy wage. And he's not worth that big.
I don't totally agree with that though either, because it's like Marcus Rashford is from Manchester. He lives in Manchester his entire life. He plays for Manchester United. Why does he want to move halfway around the world to go play for another club? Like, would you want to leave halfway around the world, leaving your family, leaving your brothers, your sisters, your mum?
He just said he wants to be challenged, Connor. What do you mean?
This is professional football.
He said he wanted a new challenge. That's a new challenge on his terms. That's a challenge that he's ready for, not one that he's being forced into by the club.
When does his contract run out? Like
2028. I think he signed a 5-year deal in 2023.
He signed it a couple years ago.
He signed it. He signed it in Ten Hag's at the end. He signed it at the start of Ten Hag's last season, so 2028.
Damn, bro.
Do you know what? We're gonna get the opinion of someone else that is also an opposition fan. Yeah, let's bring him in straight away and get his opinion.
Yeah,
hey,
Solomon. I'm trying to be cool with it. I'm trying to be cool. I'm not trying to rant.
Yeah, let's get you ops in the same row at least. Yeah, let's get the ops in a row. Put the ops in a row. Yeah, hold on. We've got to put you guys in a row, fam, yeah. Yeah, here we go. You ops in a row. Stay over there. Yeah. Now, let me ask you ops one thing. Yeah. Like Solomon, you're seeing the situation unfold over at Man United right now. Yeah. Has he frozen?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Oh, see, that's not.
What is it with these ops and not having good internet?
Opposite sides of the world, isn't it? Opposite. Look at the picture.
That's it, man, bro. I'm in the ass end of the world.
Hey, he was frozen for a time. That smile left. That smile for 10 years, bro. What's going on?
Hold on. Who else just left? Someone else just left.
Mark.
We lost someone.
No.
Oh, we lost Mark. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, listen, continue the conversation, guys. Let me switch back to this.
Right.
Anyway, continue.
I have a question. I thought to the United fans. Would you rather Sergio Ratcliffe never have bought us? We have no investment from the Glazers, no investments from INEOS or the Qataris, none of that, and we just still had the Glazers 100% ownership. Which one would you have preferred?
No, because they were willing to sell, so I don't know about that, Connor. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't believe they were willing to sell.
Yeah, no. Let's just take this hypothetical. They weren't let's just take out that they weren't willing to sell. Let's just say that. And would you rather have the Glazers not even sold anything to INEOS and we just kept the devil we knew, or would you rather have gone and got the devil that we don't know and we're finding out how much of a dick he is?
No, I would rather INEOS.
I think I would have chosen INEOS. Look, I would have chosen INEOS obviously because I can't even lie. Look, if you go back on any video, I even did a video saying that maybe INEOS is the silver lining that we never knew we wanted. Yeah?
Yeah. It probably was though. It was. Yeah.
But at the same time, you didn't know what was going to happen. They made all these promises. Do you know what I mean? They said things that they wanted to do, but let's see how they're going to go about doing it. We never realized the process that they were going to take in order to get to where they want to be. And that's where we might have a problem with INEOS. It's how they want to get to where they want to be.
I couldn't agree more of that bit right there. That bit right there is what a lot of fans need to listen to and take it. Because this, bro, it's unfortunately these are the steps that they have to take to ensure that there's some sort of security back in Manchester United. But it's just the repercussions are quite big, especially on the locals, I guess, with ticket prices and everything else going. But like you said, Joe, bro, these are unfortunately the decisions they have to take to try and steer this shit back. But I don't know. This is an outside opinion. I'm just saying.
Sorry, can I just interrupt with something from completely out of left field that I've just seen? You remember David Sniffhead, the referee?
Oh Jesus! I don't even want to. I don't want. I know what he's gonna say.
I don't know.
I know what he's gonna
Anyway,
say, and I
let me
don't
just
want to hear it. I'll bring him back, but I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to talk about it. He can do whatever he wants.
Before you bring him back here, let me just quickly say something on the whole INEOS thing. Yeah,
Yeah, talk,
I just
man.
feel like if you see how INEOS came on, like obviously they came in the scene, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Yeah, if they wanted the fans on their side, they could have. They actually did all right with the transfers. Well, they gave Ten Hag so much money to spend, and then but it's just the fact that the manager in question wasn't the right manager to spend that money that INEOS gave him, which was kind of hard. So INEOS should have been like, okay, cool. We have this long process, this long-term plan of everything that we needed, but you give and take. Do you know what I mean? So we have a long-term goal, but our short-term goal is with the community. Let's see what we can do with the community first. I don't know, invest on something or bring something into the community. But our long-term goal is, remember, next year we're gonna have to do this long-term goal. Remind you that we're gonna up the ticket prices, but we'll give you one good player. We'll give you a striker because the Glazers brought INEOS in for footballing purposes, right? So then why come the footballing purposes are not doing? This is what I'm saying. So then all these footballing purposes are not working because what's happening? Dan Ashford has gone out the window because he wanted what's his name, bro? All them man.
Yeah, what happened there, bro?
What
the hell happened with that? I didn't understand that situation.
I don't know, bro. It's just a whole situation. But all I'm saying is that you have a long-term goal and you have a short-term goal. Long-term goal is what we're doing right now. A short-term goal is you being connected with the fans and being connected with the community. That will help you boost your morale. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
fair enough, man. Fair enough. I guess INEOS's short-term goal is just fucking trying to stem all the financial bleeding and shit. But bro, I get you.
They're
Bro,
not trying to spend the financial bleeding though,
tough.
because they could stop the financial bleeding instantly if they just paid the 600 million debt that we owe. We owe 600 million in debt that the Glazers still have had on the club since 2005. All we pay every season is around £21 million in interest. We don't pay any more off. We just pay the interest, flat interest rate, get it off the top, and we don't have to do anything else. That's all they do. All INEOS has to do is come in and say,
no. There is the argument that does surround the fact of, look, fam, I've only bought 20-something% of this company. Yeah, why am I putting?
Who asked you to buy 20%? Who asked you? We wanted 100.
Yeah, that's the argument, innit? I get what you're saying, but I'm also bringing the argument to the table. If I was them, I'd be like, well, listen, I'm going to use the money that the club generates.
They knew who they were getting.
I gave these man's billions. I gave this man's money to come here, you know. I gave this man money already to come here. Why have they not invested it?
Joel, they knew who they were getting into bed with. If you get into bed with a girl that's been ran through,
you money already to be here. You invest it.
Joel, if you football teams have ran through a girl and you get into bed with her, you expect to catch something off that girl. They knew.
It's late, but it's not that late, fam. What's wrong with you? I don't know where these analogies are going, yeah, but you stay in bed over there, fam, yeah. Let me tell you something, blood. Nah, fam, I don't know where these analogies are going, yeah. But allow it, yeah. Think of something a little bit less raunchy, less 906, fam, because right now, what I'm trying to say to you is, just think about, look, I'll bring you back as well. Just stop with the raunchiness. Yeah, Kim Jong-un, whatever, Joe Jong-un, whatever. I'll tell you this, yeah, fam, there is absolutely no way that if you was the person, look, how do I explain this? Me and you, if we go out with our girls, bro, and we went shopping or whatever, yeah, or we went out for food, yeah, and my girl ate 2 lobsters and a steak, and we're going halves on the dinner, fam. You're gonna be like, fam, but your girl ate bare stuff, fam. You already gave me and hold on, not only that, yeah, but you gave me money before the trip as well. Before we went out, I was like, oh, Connor, you know what, fam? I need a little bit of investment, you know. I need some money. Like, can you lend me some peas, fam? Yeah. And then when we go out on our double date, you got your girl, I got my girl, bro. Yeah. My girl orders a madness, and then I order more on top of that, yeah. And then I say, yo, Connor, you know what, bro? Pay for this, fam. You're gonna pay for it.
See, that's a different analogy, though. Because
I'm gonna look at
no. Because in this universe, Surgeon Ratcliffe seen you go out for dinner first. Surgeon Ratcliffe seen your beer ordered lobster, and then chose to go and have more food with you. Surgeon Ratcliffe knew that you were buying a lobster, knew you were buying a steak, knew you were buying a shrimp on top, and still decided to go out for more food.
Hey, this is so funny. I was so sidetracked. That's like, I said you got the powers, man.
Bro, backward supercell, innit? Yeah. It's not the people's.
Yeah. I still need to get around to watching that. I still never have.
Concentrate.
The Girls United in this scenario.
Oh, that was funny.
No, you know what? Let me bring in some ops again. I got some more ops in here. We got some more ops in here. Hey, Solomon, are you frozen again?
The Wi-Fi.
Solomon, your
midnight Wi-Fi is not working, bro. He said it. He said it's like way late. Hey, Solomon, you there? You there, Solomon?
Hey, he's back.
You moved.
He's back. He's back.
Oh, he's frozen again.
No, he's not back. He's not back.
He's gone again.
Nah, because
I feel like to leave him there to see how many times he freezes or unfreezes. What do you think? Should I leave him there?
Nah,
yeah,
just leave him. Nah, but Sergio Ratcliffe knew that he was with United before he bought it. He knew the Glazers bought United with debt. He knew they hadn't paid the debt off. He knew when he was coming in that he was going to have the debt on the club. And he knew if he wanted to take over Manchester United and try and invest in Manchester United, he was going to have to deal with the debt because the Glazers never would. Who on earth will clear $1 billion debt? Who will go and invest 25% in £1 billion debt?
Somebody who wants to slowly take over. Here's the thing: my man's trying to do a creepy dude
before he can take over
and steal everything.
That's how slow he's moving. He's going to be dead. He's moving that slow. He's going to be dead by the time he takes over.
He just wanted to be involved, and it's either one of the two in it. Either he's trying to do the creep on a man thing, yeah, where he's trying to like slowly take all the equity within this club, yeah. But it's either that, or he's just happy to be involved. It's either one of the two, fam. He's happy to make money from us. That's why he's cutting costs and making sure that there's some revenue for him to take. Or he was just happy, or he's trying to take over slowly. It's one of the two, isn't it? Which one do you believe it to be?
I believe it to be.
I feel like, you wanted to slowly take over, which is so poor. Like, you don't just take over something by 25%. I've never heard it ever in my life before.
I mean, taking over by 25%, it is a big foothold in the club. I won't take that away. 25% is a big foothold in the club. Now, when it came out that there was clauses in the contract for him to take over another few percent, I can't remember how much it was. I understand that maybe, yeah, sure, he wants to take over more of the club. But when he's taken over that percentage of the club, he needs to show desire to want to actually run the club in a proper fashion. He wants to show desire for the club to work. He wants to show desire for the club to have fans actually being put at the forefront of what Manchester United is. Because Manchester United was a club made by the fans, for the fans, and it was a good club, ran properly for years up until 2005. We had Manchester United Stadium, Old Trafford, being redeveloped every few years. It had new investment, new parts of the stadium being built. That stadium hasn't been upgraded since 2005. But Sergeant Ratcliffe coming in being like, oh, I'm going to try and get money off the government to help build the stadium. We're going to try and do this to help build this. It's not showing an actual desire off Sergeant Ratcliffe. And when he's putting £66 tickets on the fans, when he's going to fans saying, oh, it's hard times right now. It's hard times. People struggle to put food on the table, but now you lose your job. Sir Alex Ferguson, oh, you don't need your money anymore. You only spent 27 years of your life building this club up to being the best club ever. Nah, you don't need it. Sergeant Ratcliffe is nothing but a dog. He's just a dog for the Glazers to pat on the head and say, good boy, you're doing a good job distracting the fans.
There's it. Go ahead. Connor.
One second. I'm doing some quick maths. 1 second. I'm doing some quick maths. Read this. Hey, Preem, read this, yeah? Because I just read this, yeah? Does this make sense to you?
Antony's salary of 200k, which Betis will pay 84%, which make 100k a week. When since you know that a loan deal, why they only paying 84% of the 100k?
No, they're paying 84% of the 200k.
Oh, sorry, of the 200k, yeah. So basically, the weekly is what, 100 a week then?
No. Antony's normal salary is 200k a week. They're paying 84% of it.
You should be paying 168,000.
Yeah.
Okay, when since you know any loan deal would be so little, so his weekly salary is up to 200k, I guess. Oh, weekly salary
Yeah.
at United is 200.
Well, even then, when you look at his salary, his salary isn't probably 200k because when you have to take into account when players sign contracts with United, they're signed with clauses in place. You don't get Champions League football, your wage goes down. You don't achieve this, your wage goes down. So his salary is probably even lower than that. His salary is probably about 180 or maybe even 160.
No, but here's the thing. If they're paying 100,000, is that says that they're paying 100,000 a week, right?
I'm not sure. I think that's worded poorly. If you can reword what he means by that, because it's very confusing the way it's worded.
That's why I was confused. Right. Reword what he said then, because I'm still confused by what he said.
Yeah, if you can reword that, then it.
JP8 is telling me that it's slow maths, but I don't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. But Fabrizio Romano's retweeted this Dorgu story, Joe, the wing back who was supposed to after. He's retweeted it saying that the new bid's going to be going in.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's coming in soon, isn't it, Connor?
Do you think that's right, by the way, Dorgu? Now,
shit.
No. It's not, no, okay, don't say, okay, before you say that he's poop or whatever, right? I just want to say this, yeah? Should we be even paying? Why are we paying so much money for prospect players? Why?
We shouldn't.
How old is he as well?
He's young.
I don't know, bro.
He's not old.
He's 20. He's 20.
Yeah, but have you seen that? Have you seen that clip of him? Have you seen that clip of him when he's running back towards his own goal and just has to head the ball back to his keeper and he heads it over the keeper into the back of the net?
Yeah, and he was at fault for a goal against Inter as well.
Own goal. I posted it in the group chat. I'll reply the video in a second so you can watch it. Genuinely, he's running back to his own goal. He's running back to his own goal.
Wait, who changed his name?
Who changed their name?
That is a brilliant name. That is a brilliant name. I have to support that name change. Standing up to the dictator of the channel, who is criminal.
Oh, I know who it is. It's what's his name? It's a guy that
I'm just going to repost the video in the group chat, so you can just watch it on your phone.
Yeah. Put it there because I didn't like 40 mil for a person like Dorgu is crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like the guy just come like that for 40 mil. That's how you know our team's on a crisis because it's just so bad for a prospect player that hasn't even reached his pinnacle yet. Why can't we just go get Alvaro back? That's the main thing to do, just get him back. Or it depends if he wants to come back, you know what I mean? But 40 million, no way.
He's open to coming back.
Oh, there you go then. Right, just get him back.
What I'm saying. I feel like Man United keep making the most expensive decisions, and this is what's frustrating me. Like in this, especially during this transfer window, when we have different options, we have Alvaro Fernandez waiting there. I'm not saying he's waiting there, but at least we could explore the option. Why are we not hearing more noise about this option? That's the problem. Yeah.
Was he an academy player for you guys?
Overlooked. He was.
Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, Cup.
This is what I meant about
we sold him with a buyback clause to Benfica. Preem, yeah, just go look at I've just thinking in the group chat.
Yeah.
This is what I meant about the small what was I say? Short-term goals when it comes to transfers. Like you should just make sure that the small-term things you're doing, they make sense rather than just not doing anything and just pay a ridiculous amount of money. That don't make sense as well.
You got rid of him, now you got a buyback clause, which should be like 16, so you've already got to pay double or whatever. But then you're looking at someone for 40 for the same position. It's like, what the fuck?
We can buy him back for 18 million. We're going to buy.
Green, 1 second. Take over, yeah?
Yeah, go on, cool.
Yeah, so, right. Here's the thing we're doing. We're going to buy. We're spending 18 million or 15 million, somewhere like 15 to 18 million on the left back that's our academy product at Benfica. He's playing consistently for Benfica, who are challenging for the Portuguese league. They're challenging in the Champions League as well. They took Barcelona to what? Barcelona lost 5-4 the other night.
Yeah.
We're doing that. Or we can go and spend another £25 million or 25 million euros or whatever it is they're operating on that other guy. Oh, that's going to be what? 40 million euros on a player who's in a relegation scrap, who the club don't want to sell because they're trying their best to stay up, who plays right wing back and left wing back, but he's predominantly playing right wing back from what I've seen. It makes no logical sense for us to go and get him, but because
could this be another Erasmus kind of decision? You know, like he was 20 at the time, and then fucking he's raw. Don't worry, he'll grow. This that,
and then
it's kind of like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, is this one of those kind of decisions? Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. For me, I'm just not happy with the whole how INEOS are doing the movement right now, and it's a bit weird. Like how they're just getting all these players into one star. I just don't get it. I want
scout players.
That's all I want. You know what I mean, what do you say?
Yeah, like how they scout players. Is that what you're kind of iffy about? Like their scouting system just seems a bit. I don't know, man. Like all the signings,
people, like they want to bring people, and we're not seeing it right now in terms of the transfers we've seen. So
it's like per 90, we look at it like assists per 90, 0.05 expect like assists per 90, expected assists 0.05 expected assists, successful passes per 90, 23.75 like per 90.
This guy
Pass
just has to be a
accuracy
track
of
runner or
78%. This is the Patrick Drogo. Yeah. Chances created per match 0.93, like in the percentile per 90 he's in. He's been dispossessed on average 1.8 times per match. So he's having the ball taken off him nearly 2 times a match. When you look at it as well, penalties awarded 0.05. So he doesn't really give that many penalties away. Well done. He wins fouls. Antony wins fouls because he's tricky on the ball. Antony doesn't offer assists. This guy doesn't offer assists. Antony loses the ball stupidly. This guy loses the ball. When you look at his duels won, he only wins 50% of his duels. Antony offers more when he tracks back. He only wins. He's only won 60% of his tackles. We've got to get a defender who only wins 60% of his tackles. I really want to play. I want a player that's actually going to attack and also be able to defend. Possession won in the final third because we want a player that's able to press, don't we? 0.29% of possession won in the final third per 90. Oh, big up Solomon, his camera's working.
Yo, Solomon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
what's going on, bro? What's your take on the whole? As you've heard of what we're talking about, the whole United segment. As an Arsenal fan, what do you think about everything that's going on?
Oh, well, honestly, actually, I've always been wary of United, even before, and I'm kind of happy because it's been a while that the rivalry used to be there between Arsenal and Manchester United. And I personally grew up during those times when the rivalry was kind of between the two clubs. But right now, how the standards are falling and they've all gone down. And but overall, looking at Man United from out there, we just look like at the moment they look like a club. You guys look like a club that is not settled at the moment. Although, as I keep saying it, I said this to KG some couple of shows back. I said I feel Man U will get it together. It might take time, but they will still get it together, and that's what I believe. And I guess they are already on the path, considering the fact that these guys are just new. And they are just probably a lot of things. They will get some things wrong. They will get some things right. But generally, I still feel they will get it right. And you just have to be patient. That's just me. I feel that patience has to be there. A lot of things will happen, and you will get some things right. You get some things wrong, but you just need to be patient. I think that's the first thing that is very, very important. But I don't think we fans want to wait.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, like I understand how you want us to be patient, but as United fans over the years, like I just don't think patience is with us. As I said to literally Joe, the stream ago, I was talking about how we've been supporting this club for many of years, that everyone's been supporting the club for many of years, and just seeing the success of United, and now seeing the 10 years of just how shithousery the team has been. Like now we've got a new, footballing people that did came in. Now it's 5 now. I just don't think how patient we can be as fans. You know, as you can see, the Fulham game was a perfect example of fans venting their frustration. Did you see it? Did you see what happened?
Yeah. Let me ask something. Let me ask you guys something.
Yeah, go on.
I know fans do try to do their best to, to get the club to do what they want. But we need to understand that this, I don't know how it works over there, but over here, if I run my company, if I decide to run my company anywhere I want it, you cannot just tell me how to run my thing. If I'm making money and you don't like the way I'm making money just because you like my brand or something like that, I don't know how it works over there, but even if you protest, I will still look at myself and I want to just, calm things down and do one or two things that you might like. But the truth of the matter is that this club belongs to the owners, and the owners will do what they want.
Yeah.
And I keep saying the same thing concerning Arteta. I said, at the moment now, you can see all our fans. We're up there. We have a lot of head loss. This is the season we should catch up with Manchester City. I expected us to, get a striker, get a wing, a forward player. Even in the transfer window, considering the fact that we declared profits, and I felt like we could have done that. But the matter is that we can't do anything. Now, we fans want Arteta out if he doesn't win, at least majority of the reasonable fans.
Well, are you Arteta out? Are you Arteta out?
If he doesn't win anything this season, out.
Okay. Just checking. Okay, just checking, yeah.
If he doesn't win anything this season, out. But this is the issue. Even though I am convinced, I'm a very big supporter of Arteta. I want him in, I want things to work. I want it to actually get better. And I want it to work. And that's why I am not, worried about things. I believe that things will get better. But the truth of the matter is this. If the board is happy with what, for example, let's assume he gets he finishes second, he gets to the semi-final of the Champions League. Now, with whatever, and they feel like they've earned enough, the board can decide to keep him and feel like, okay, yeah, we'll support him next season. It's better. And there is nothing the fans can do, even if you go out there and you can make the noise, you can shout, you can do all sorts. But the truth of this matter is that the board will always lead according to what they want. And right now, I think that's why I said, United fans, yes, you can voice your frustration, you can shout, you can do all that, but you just have to still be patient and try to see what they are trying to do, and I guess if it's now getting worse, probably maybe you can decide. But if these people do not leave, if the owners want to go a direction, the fans have to just go with that.
That makes sense because, like, at the end of the day, like Hayden, I'll come to you. Like, what else are you saying with Spurs? Like, Spurs are literally not the same situation as Arsenal, but just in terms of the management, like, Ange is in a lot of pressure. Didn't win against Leicester. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the whole situation with Ange? Because if you guys can't be sacking managers every time. Do you know what I mean? Trying to find the right
exactly.
You've had Conte, you had Mourinho, you had so many good managers in your team, and trying to win you guys trophies. At least that's what you want. Do you know what I mean? So what's your take on it?
Bro, like it's that roundabout, bro. That roundabout is just always spinning, bro. And once that roundabout stops, it's because the fans want it. Like, bro, I may support the club a bit differently. I don't know if that's kind of like because maybe I support other sports or something like that. But, bro, for me, like, it's if we sack this guy now, how much better can it get? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how much? What's bringing some random in or bringing an interim manager, like, really, is that actually going to change anything? Like, that's not going to bring 10 players back from the medical room. Like, that's not going to do that. So it's like, well, why? Let's just, like, I get it, bro. Bro, it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I can't believe what is happening at my club.
Do you have anyone in mind that you want to bring in? If you were sacked, do you have anyone in mind?
Well, you know the typical, like, the ones that everyone wants is your Areolas or whatever, but I think that might be impossible, bro. Like, he's living a good life at Bournemouth at the moment.
Can I give my opinion on Spurs?
Yeah, go.
I don't see sacking Ange as being positive in any way for Spurs.
Neither do I.
When you look at Ange's problems right now with Spurs, he's very narrow-minded with his tactics. He refuses to change at times. That's an Ange problem that he does have to address. But the injuries that Spurs have, it's a joke. Like when we were complaining about our injury crisis last year, We were missing centre backs and left backs. Spurs are missing their two starting centre backs, their starting goalkeeper, their
Honestly, I don't even know anymore.
their main left back, two of their starting midfielders who were injured. James Maddison, he just got injured after the Europa League match the other night. Kulusevski's
Solanke,
playing through
Richarlison.
injuries. Solanke is out injured. Richarlison's just coming back from injury. Timo Werner's out injured.
Werner.
Hey, he got that goal against City. Don't disrespect that.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, don't disrespect that goal against City.
I can't, bro.
Yeah, you needed that, boy.
Brennan
100%.
Johnson as well. Brennan
Pepe
Johnson's
Sarr
out
too.
injured. Pape
Top scorer.
Sarr, Bissouma. Like, Bentancur only just came back from his ban for what he said during pre-season. It's Spurs' issue right now is a lack of investment from the owners. And when you look at it realistically, there's only when you go and look at what happened with the European Super League, you had who did we have stand up for it? We had Liverpool, Tottenham, City, Chelsea, and Arsenal all sign up for it. There's only one ownership that hasn't really changed, that has actually changed their mindset of what they need to do for the club, and that's Arsenal. And they've stuck with a project long term. When you look at it, they sacked Arsene Wenger in 2017, and went and got Unai Emery. Then they went and got Mikel Arteta, and they've stuck with Arteta now since 2019. From 2019, they've stuck with a manager, and they've actually backed him financially, and it's paid off. As much as they haven't won the league, because they just have no mentality about them because they're a bottle club. They've actually been able to do.
But we did the same thing with Ten Hag, though. Like in terms of backing the manager, we gave Ten Hag all the money to spend, but his decision making just wasn't good at the time. With Arsenal,
I'm not saying that it can't go wrong. I'm not saying it can't go wrong totally backing a manager. It can do. Like we've seen it go wrong. But what they've done is when they've backed their manager, they've kept going. Liverpool was supported for years by Klopp, because Klopp went out. He saw the issues that he had with the squad. He took short-term pain of playing with shit players and then was slowly phasing them out, and then managed to have enough support off of that Liverpool team and off the Liverpool fans to keep going. When he first took over, then you look at Klopp's first lineup to his last lineup, it's night and day from what he was able to achieve.
Yeah.
And what we have to look at for taking lessons into this for Spurs, for United, and not for Arsenal, because I think Mikel Arteta has to go. I think we really have to look at it in the sense of backing a manager consistently. Because when you look at Spurs, they've had, how many managers have Spurs had in the past 5 years? They've had Jose Conte, Nuno Santos. Is there anyone else I'm missing?
Nah. Hayden, can you confirm? I think that's it, isn't it?
And Ange. So it's Ange, Jose. No, sorry, it's Ange, Conte, Jose, Nuno Santos, and was this? I feel like I'm missing someone.
Who was the interim? I forgot his name.
I'm also talking about players that
Mason,
they've signed.
Ryan Mason. Yeah,
I'm also talking about the players that they've signed or in between then, because Son's been there for what, nearly 10 years. Son's been there for 10 years. Kulusevski was signed nearly 3 years ago. And you look at all those players that have been there for years, it's because they constantly switch ownership. The same issues with United, because we constantly switch ownership. We need to just stick to a long-term project. That's why, towards the end, even though I didn't like the way we were going with Ten Hag, I would have still preferred to have stuck to a long-term project. Now Ten Hag's gone, he's been sacked, he probably wasn't the right man, but it's more the problem of sticking with a long-term project can pay off more than just spinning off the manager. It's like you look at Eddie Howe right now. He's still going at Newcastle. They've not done as well as they did when he first took over in that first season, but they're building towards summer. You look at the key players they've got in there. It's about sticking with a long-term project for United that will help us grow.
Yeah. So, Solomon, you have something to say. Go on.
Can I say something here?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go on. Now. Let me just put on this. On the issue of scores, I get the fact that everybody we like, eating on the fact that, okay, yes, the season is all about a complete squad. It doesn't matter whether you have injuries, there are no excuses. But the truth of the matter is, let's be fair to sport. The rate, that injury, whatever that they have is massive. It was like United some couple of seasons back when you had almost all like percent of your squad out. Now, apart from the fact that yes, you might hold on to the fact that sometimes even when they had a full squad, they failed a little bit. But there was a time they were actually playing well, and you find their pattern of playing is not sustainable. Maybe because Ange is always going high line all the time. But one thing I want us to understand is this: we cannot take away the fact that that team has a lot of injuries. I'm very sure that probably they have some players on, in that game against Leicester, they would lose that game. Let's be honest. This same team has gone out to Manchester City with an incomplete, depleted back four and won. Yes, so we have to give them that benefit. So that's why I'm not going to buy the idea that the whole thing that Ange is just totally naive and his tactics is not going to work at all. Ange is not that bad. Yes.
So what are you just blaming the injuries? Because at the end of the day, there's some.
I wish the Tottenham fan was there. Where's the Tottenham fan? Oh my God.
Hayden, I think Hayden dropped out. Hayden dropped out.
Did you just say that Ange is not that bad? Did you just say that, Solomon?
Oh, yes, I just did. I like being fair. Listen. Hold on, Joe. Hold on.
Let me ask you this question. You would rather Ange than your guy?
No.
Oh, that's a question. Solomon?
Ange's not that bad.
What are you saying?
One second. Hayden is back. Hayden came back. You said Hayden left, but he said, nah. What the hell was Solomon saying? Hayden,
read that comment in the chat.
I missed everything. My bad. What's happening?
Solomon.
Solomon, bye.
What are you telling me? What are you telling me, man?
Hey, Joe, put that comment up.
Solomon, talk.
Joe, please put that comment up.
Okay. Can I make that point?
No, hold on. I want these two to talk. Hold on. I want these two to talk before I bring anybody else in. Giseldo, stay there, please. Yeah. I'm saying, listen, Solomon, Hayden. He just said that the high line. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, he said the high. No, before we go anywhere, yeah. No, before we go any further, actually, yeah. Before we go any further, how much? Let me remove this comment. Sorry. Yeah. Right, Solomon. How much? Yeah. Do you agree with what I'm about to show you? Yeah, because this is what I need to ask you, because you're driving me crazy, fam. I can't believe what you said. Yeah.
Oh, Solomon,
yeah, this man, 2 minutes, man. How much do you believe in what this man says? Yeah. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Nah. Have you seen it?
I did.
For the
Listen
last
to what he said.
25 years, they win one Carabao Cup. Yeah, are you going to blame that on Daniel Levy? No, it is the fans to be blamed for that. It is people like Expression to be blamed for that. It's people like Antony. That's not fool. You that are stupid. That no fans are dumb. You supposed to get. We don't care. We don't want to know. You shouldn't be in the Premier League. Give other teams in the Championship. Let them in the Premier League. What are you here for? What is the purpose? For nothing. Your fans are stupid. Give the stadium the big prize. The stadium who have a Beyonce concert in there. They can move the pitch and they can have NFL. They can have Formula One in there. They can have boxing in there. AJ fighting. Tyson Fury fighting. That is what the stadium is for. The stadium is not for you to play football. When are you going to get in a ticket? Expression? When you going to get it? Leave the stadium for out of football. Leave it alone. You like do what you do. You go to the stadium and you watch football there. You have a piece. Daniel Levy doesn't make it going down the drain. He put it in a buckle and he water by the pitch. That's why the player them come off the pitch smelling rank. Expression, your club is rank. With rank, you need to have a shower. You think a piece. Daniel Levy build a brand new stadium. He did not build a trophy room. The man go ahead and he built a cheese room. a bloody cheese room that say that you are cheesy. You're not Spursy. You are cheesy. Expression, please. Please find another club. We don't want Arsenal though. Don't come over here. I see you linking and rubbing all the time, Expression. But we don't want you here. We don't want you. You're a cartoon. You're Scooby-Doo. You're Mr. Scooby-Doo. We don't want no Scooby-Doo.
You Scooby-Doo!
Expression.
Nah,
If you want
Scooby-Doo.
dirty Tottenham, you don't have to come
Nah.
I just can't
Yeah.
take it.
Let me ask you one question, yeah? Now,
Bro,
how much of that do you agree with, yeah? How much of that do you agree with? That's what I want to know, brother, yeah? Because you're in here telling me that you think that Ange Postecoglou is all right. Explain yourself.
No.
You know what?
Joe,
the guy left.
He said he had a work call.
Oh, did he leave already?
He said he had a work call. He had to join.
He had a work call. He did say he had a work call. Let him do his thing.
Australian times.
Yeah, other side of the world and all that. So you know what? We'll give him Australian tax. But bro, listen. How after what you just heard, a fellow Arsenal fan just speak from the heart? Yeah. Why would you be saying that Ange Postecoglou is all right?
Good.
You wouldn't take him at your team.
No. I think this is the point. This is the truth. Now, Ange had coached, managed other teams, right? And we all agree he did well in those teams, in those leagues, right? Even though they might be a smaller league, he had managed in Australia. He had managed in Celtic, right? Am I right? We all agree that he has actually managed in another club and he has done well. Now, are we there? Are we with me?
Yeah. I'm just going to put you in the middle.
Now, I'm not saying Ange is not. I know Ange is naive, and you know the whole eye line is also a problem. I'm not saying, and right now I won't take him at my club. Why? Because I think my manager is also naive with the fact that he decides to stick to his principle and is very stubborn. And that's one of the problem I'm having, because he also is he has his own flaw. But there's never a manager. One thing I've learned is there's never a manager without his flaw. Even the great Arsene Wenger, even the great Alex Ferguson would definitely have something that they
Arsene Wenger didn't win the league title.
Don't talk about my manager, fam.
No. Arsene Wenger won one Premier League in 2003 and did fuck all since. Don't compare. Do not compare when you can't compete. Don't compare when you cannot compete.
It's not space, fam. It's not space.
Don't compare when you can't compete.
Let me ask you a question.
Go
Are
on.
you telling me that Sir Alex Ferguson was perfect also?
No, he wasn't, because he had bad seasons when he first joined. That's why he had like 9 years of bad runs.
He delivered No. We only had about 5. He joined in 87. We won our first league in 92. So we had 5 seasons of rough performance.
Yeah, and after that, it was cool.
Yeah. Sir Alex Ferguson, the longest Sir Alex Ferguson went without winning a league title was 5 years when he first joined. And even then, he never finished lower than 3rd after winning his first league title with us. The issue that modern managers have is they're expected to come in and win the league straight away, and they can't do that because every club right now has the issue of the manager before. Unless you're coming into a team inheriting a squad that's well built and plays your style of football, like Liverpool, like City, if Pep was to leave and they were to go get a manager like Pep that played Pep style football, you know, that little tippy tappy stuff, you know, then you know, you can't expect to win the league. No manager can expect to play football that isn't tippy tappy. They can't do 4-4-2 these days. You can't do the 4-4-2.
You don't know. Listen, people said you can't win with 3 in the back, but no, hold on, bro. People said that you couldn't win with 3 in the back, and look what Conte did. Yeah. And do you know what's funny? Yeah. Do you know what's funny, right? Solomon, you said something about your manager, right? That you said that you find that that why you don't want him no more because he's stubborn and he sticks to his principles, yeah? Right? Now, I found that very interesting because we're facing the same thing at Man United right now with our manager, someone who's stubborn and sticks to their principles. So why are you calling that a weakness in the manager of yours, not of ours, obviously, of yours? Because that's something that you've noticed over the years. If they stick too much to their principles, do you think it's a bad thing?
That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm having an issue. Sometimes things might suddenly evolve. Okay, fine. Ateta has been asked his preference in strikers. He doesn't want to get probably maybe Victor Osimhen. Maybe he prefers a Gyökeres or a Sesko. But
stay away from our future striker.
Yeah, maybe
No. Let him talk.
One thing I want you to know is this. I'll take you back to this issue of Ange. Now, is the style he plays actually works in Celtic? Because they are the best club.
I was about to send in you, can't lie.
Yes,
go on, sorry.
They were the best of. They had everything. But here in Tottenham, that's the point. He made a point. He said, so everybody coming in, every new manager coming in is expected, to do something the following season. People expected Ange to do something. Now, I was having an argument with a fellow Arsenal fan, and the guy said, "Oh, he wants Ateta out and this and that." And I asked him one question. I said, "Why exactly do you want Ateta out?" He said because he has spent 700 million and then he should win. Yeah. And I asked him, in the last 5 years, do you know that every top team that has won the league has spent way above that 700 million? And of all those teams that spent it, only few of them actually won. Only one or two. Who has won it then? Just Manchester City and also Liverpool. Now he said, yes.
Manchester City and Liverpool haven't spent over 700 million though, have they?
No, he's talking about Arsenal at the time.
Right.
Go on, Solomon, continue.
Joe, let me get my point.
Continue.
Yeah, land your point.
When you say Ateta spent 700 million, for crying out loud, out of the 700 million, Declan Rice alone is 100 million.
Yeah.
Gabriel Jesus is 50 million. Out of the 700 million, I'm counting these things for you. And then don't forget that we have some players that were dead that we had to give out for free. We're not getting anything back. Now, you keep saying that you spent something. That 700 million was to bring us back to the level we were supposed to be. It is not enough to overtake City. And somebody now said, "Oh, Liverpool were shrewd with their money. They did this, they did that." Now, let me tell you about Liverpool. Let me tell you one thing about Liverpool that you don't know. Now, everybody expects Ateta to come in and become like Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp has been in business for a couple of years before Ateta became a manager. Jurgen Klopp has been a manager. He has been in the business, and even Pep cannot stand Jurgen Klopp in this business when it comes to talent and you said talent idea for. You can't tell me all that because if Klopp did it. One in out.
Nah, Solomon.
I'll tell you.
Nah,
I'll tell you.
Hold on. Let me just quickly say something.
Everyone listen. I got told to listen. Listen, everyone.
Yo, man,
listen.
Wait. No, I'm not listening anymore, bro. Let Preem talk because I swear to God, I was going to say something, but I'm letting Preem control the show. Yeah, Preem, do you think?
Hold on. Just a quick thing. Yeah, Solomon. You see that 700 million? Yeah, you said that it wasn't worth for Arteta to overtake City. Yeah? Or no? You have to move the comment, Joe. I can't see him.
By the way, City spent less.
In the middle, so I can see him.
City spent less.
Put Solomon in the middle.
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that he needs to have more? So you need to spend more money for you guys to at least overtake Liverpool and win the league this season? Because you're saying the 700 million, Declan Rice, Jesus, you got yourself from here to here. But for the past 3 years, you're challenging for the league. You spent 700 million. So what? You're going to spend more money to win this league? Is that what you're saying? I need to know.
Preem. By the way, he's talking about Klopp.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. He's talking about Klopp, but Klopp had already won titles before he got to Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, and plus, Borussia Dortmund were picking their board was picking the players for him. He was just saying, "Yeah, okay, cool, you can go get him, cool.
go ahead, get him. I can make something out of him. You get it? The same way that we're doing with Ruben Amorim.
Something out of who?
Huh?
Something out of who?
Out of the players. It wasn't him
Okay,
picking the players. Well, he had some contribution to it, but it wasn't him going out and being like, yeah, let me go get the players. Remember, they all had like a board. Remember, they had a board. They're the team that's had one of the longest structures going so far.
So why
Them and
Klopp
Bayern
leave
Munich.
Liverpool, bro? I just wanted to ask. When you finish, answer that too one time.
Pardon?
When you
Continue
finish,
your answer.
Lan, just answer the question. I just want to ask why Klopp leave Liverpool.
Why did he leave Liverpool? I think it's because he saw himself as a failure at Liverpool for not winning enough. I don't think he won enough. He was there 8 years and won 4 titles. That's not enough.
Well, so why they fire Michael Edwards when Klopp was there?
Pardon?
Why did they fire Michael Edwards?
Why did they fire Michael Edwards? Because FSG is a fuck up.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Not because Klopp was disagreed with his signings, right? Because he wasn't getting players he actually wanted. And he was getting given players and had to work with them all the time.
Yeah, that's because he was given a bit more control at Liverpool. You get it? So it's a whole different spectrum with Borussia Dortmund and Liverpool. You get it? They gave him a bit more control.
Even at
He
Dortmund,
asked for
bro,
the
I
players,
could tell you,
but
I
they didn't
lived
have the
30
money
minutes
to
away from
deliver.
Dortmund Stadium, bro. I could tell you this one thing. Dortmund fans just say it all the time. Even though Dortmund is buy and sell players, when Klopp was coach and the other coach that they had, Terzic or whoever his name is, right? They used to buy players that they wanted as well because the coach had to be responsible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like what Amorim say.
Why did he go to Liverpool then? Well, I don't get that. What are you trying to say?
Well, for me, with Klopp, when he went to Liverpool, he probably was promised that he would get more players that he wanted, more control in buying players. I think it's something unanimous among all coaches.
And that's what happened. That's what's
No.
happened.
You're comparing Borussia Dortmund to Liverpool. With all due respect, as much as I do not like Liverpool, when you compare the levels of the clubs, one's a lot bigger than the other. That's the reason he went there. Let's not pretend that it was like because he had this much say over players and this and that. No, it's because one's a lot bigger club than the other.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true.
Yeah, but he wasn't really making that comparison. But okay, I didn't address that because I didn't think that was the comparison he was making based on
By
that.
the way,
I thought he was just...
Solomon, I want to ask you a question. What titles did Arteta win? Yeah, before he came to Arsenal, what titles did he win? Not even the FA Cup with Unai Emery's team. What titles did he win before that? Because Sir Alex Ferguson, Jurgen Klopp, all these guys, they won titles before they came to their respective clubs.
Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, even Jurgen Klopp. Yeah.
It's fine. Go on, Solomon.
What titles did he win?
You guys, they know he hasn't won any trophy when he came in. Yeah. That's the answer to your question. But can I further my
go on.
Okay, go on.
Now this is what I'm saying. When the board actually got Arteta, didn't they know that he would be naive? They knew what they were getting. They knew they were not getting they knew they were not getting a finished article. They knew they were going to go through a process. They knew they were going to make mistakes. They knew he was going to go. And helping him, he got the FA Cup, which bought him enough time. Now,
no, he was in the FA Cup final already, was he not?
Yes, he was. He was already
in
the
with
FA Cup
Emery's
final.
team, yeah.
All he had to do was just manage it. That's it.
Yeah, and win, yeah.
Now, let me tell you, that same squad you are mentioning.
No, wait.
It's been 5 years.
Solomon, wait. Don't go anywhere because you said that Arteta took them.
He's built the whole
They were already there.
Still not enough.
They were in the final, yeah.
They were already there. Hold on, Solomon.
And it was a COVID thing as well. There was a COVID. No fans in the stadium.
Hold on. He won it, didn't he?
Go on. Say a point.
He won it, but he's still a rookie. That's the whole point.
Hold on. Before you let me just land. Let me land.
Land.
Emery got that same team, that same squad to an Europa League final and lost. I hope we all know that. That same squad.
Yeah.
He got that same squad. A so-called, proper manager that some of our fans actually want compared to Arteta at the moment. Took them to a final. They didn't just get to a final alone and still lost. But Arteta took them to a final. In that final, he defeated Chelsea, he defeated Man City in that same tournament. So for me, that means there is a
Wait. The FA Cup final and the Europa League final are running at the same times. They're running at similar times, though. Wouldn't even in the later stages of Europa League, so wouldn't most of the hard work been done for him?
Yeah, it was done for him. That's the thing. And
Yes.
by the
It
way,
was not done for him. I'm sorry, it wasn't the way. He played 3 of the big teams towards the end of the competition. He played Chelsea, he played Manchester City.
Which he lost in the Europa League final. In the Europa League. Manchester City in the Europa League.
No.
No. I'm talking about the FA Cup.
Oh, right.
He played the strongest team to the FA Cup final. He played Chelsea and he played Manchester City, and he won. And despite the fact that this same team was languishing in probably, I think we were as close as 18th when he took over. We were 18th.
Unai Emery was manager when you guys played Man City because what do you call it? Chelsea was in the semi-final, and I forgot who you guys played. I think actually it was Chelsea in the final that you guys played.
We played Chelsea in the final, Man City in the semi-final, and I think I can't remember the remaining one, but I remember we played those 2 teams, final and semi-final. It was Chelsea and Manchester City.
Listen, you say that Unai Emery lost the Europa League, yeah, but then the next year when Arteta.
What's happened, Jay? Okay, Jay's not here for some reason.
Hello?
They got to him.
Hold on, I think he might be. Are you there?
Yo.
Did you get the umbrella, bro?
Him.
You was talking and they got the umbrella and dragged you out.
Hey, no,
Jay.
someone called me. Sorry about that.
But
I was saying, yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. I was saying that he said that Unai Emery lost with that team in the Europa League the year before, but then the next year he came with a washed Villarreal team and still beat Arsenal. So I don't know about that.
Now,
I think Unai Emery is a better coach.
Let me pick you up on that. Yes, he went ahead to Villarreal and lost. Now, there was context, please. There is a context. And even though we refuse, or we used to say it's not an excuse, Emery got to the final with a fully fit squad. Arteta went to that game without a striker. He didn't have his main players were injured.
Guess what? He still doesn't have a striker now. He still doesn't have a striker.
Hold on, let me quickly say something. Solomon, what's your expectation for this year? Because I'm not gonna lie, as under pressure all these managers are, and for United's case, the owners are under pressure right now because of the results Man United have been doing. What's Arsenal been saying? Because all the fans are expecting you guys to win this league. Like, what's your take on this whole situation with Arsenal? Because you guys can't be saying, "Oh, I'm going to be second," and that's it. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be something critical that's going to happen moving forward. So, what's your take on that before we move on?
For me, this season, when we started the season, I wanted at least a major trophy. That was all I cared about. Not the FA Cup, not the Carling Cup. I wanted a major. I wanted either the league or possibly the Champions League. I know it's a tough one to ask. And people made fun of me when I said that, because basically I know even as the way we are right now, winning the FA Cup doesn't actually solve our problem. It doesn't quench our thirst as a fan base. Personally, for me, FA Cup does not. I've seen a lot of FA Cup wins. I've seen recently FA Cup win 3 years ago, 4 years ago. We had an FA Cup. We had bigger. Yes, but I know that I wanted a major because I know it might not. But this season, I am expecting him to give me a major. And I don't know how he's going to do. If he doesn't do it, he gets out. He's out.
How are the Cronkies helping Arsenal with their decision making? Because fans are saying that Arteta's not the right man to push them forward. They're just saying Arteta is just the guy to just get them to that level, but they need another manager to take them over the level, as you said about the whole 700 million being spent. So isn't it the Cronkies' idea? I mean,
both can coexist. Yes, he might not be the manager to take us to the finish line. Yes, it's possible, and that's why I said I'm not an Arteta fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. So if Arteta is not the one, all I'm saying is that I expect this board, to probably say, okay, You want a Eucharist, okay, get a Eucharist. This is Eucharist, this is this, and this is what you are. Now, if you do not deliver, we sack you. That's what I expect from a serious board. I'm telling you, our board is a joke. Our board is a joke. All they care about is they wanted to get back to the Champions League. And that's why I big up to the true Arsenal fans who understand this logic. Our board is a joke. All they care about is they wanted that Champions League money. They wanted to go back to the Champions League. They wanted to, finish higher in the league and make more money, which they are doing at the moment. They are so okay with that at the moment. I'm telling you now, are you telling me that we cannot get a striker right now in the general transfer market? Why is it that 26 days to go, we are pursuing a Liverpool that has 5-6 attackers who are very, very sound up there, and we ourselves cannot go to the market to buy 2?
It sounds exactly like the United thing. The thing United.
I was literally about to say, you sound like you're going through the same thing as us, bro.
Joe, this is the thing. They had a chance to buy a striker. They just didn't. They bought Kai Havertz. That's the difference. They bought Kai Havertz.
And then
after the question, because I knew it was going to lead on to this. But anyways, go on.
You know what, we're not doing this. Hold on. What we're not doing is we're not continuing this conversation. What I will say is thank you to everybody that pulled up, yeah, because it's been an hour and a half and then some. And I want to say thank you guys, yeah. It's been a great show. You know what, yeah, thank you to everybody. And before you go, you got anything to say down there?
Oh, about Manchester United or what?
About your club. What's happening with
about what? I don't report on news. Neymar's gone to Santos and that. That's what I've come to talk about.
Any transfer news?
Yeah, Neymar's gone to Santos.
I heard the beeping.
No. Prem transfer news.
Prem.
Chelsea kidnapped any more kids?
Renato Vega to Juve. That's one.
No, Chelsea kidnapped any more kids?
Waste time. Hey, listen. Anybody here that's got a channel, make sure you pick up yourself now before I end the show. Let's start with Mark N, because I know you got a channel. Mark N.
Big up everybody watching, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. These guys gave you guys some quality discussions here tonight. Big up to everyone in the building. Much love and respect for having me on the panel. Joe Blackman, big up to Prima as well. Big up to Solomon, Connor, and Jay Silva. Big up to Pav, who was here earlier as well. You know what we do, guys. If you haven't heard about me yet, Fabrication Romano in the building. Check out Mark and MUFC fan channel, guys. You won't be disappointed.
Yes, I'm glad you're embracing your name, Mark. I'm glad you embrace your name.
Big up, Mark.
Hold on. Why my main screen? No, allow me. Right. I'll tell you what. You know what? I'm gonna end it like this. I'm gonna put the main screen on Preem because you guys need to get used to this guy's face. You're gonna see him more often, hopefully, if he's down for the game. Yeah, guys. Make sure you also follow Preem. Preem, let them know where they can find you, fam.
Yeah, I'm literally streaming right now. YouTube. I'll put a link. Put the link here. Wait. Copy. Paste. Cool. That's my channel, Preem Senpai. I stream as well on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. All that stuff. I will be doing football content. I stream gaming as well. So if you guys play games, DM me and we can do a stream together. All that good stuff. And yeah, man, I'm just here to spread love, joy, and good vibes with the community. Big up the Reckless delegates. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Smash a like on the video. Let's go. Let's do this, man. We're a community. I mean, let's do this.
All right. Hey, Solomon, do you have a channel?
Yeah. Big up everybody. Thank you so much for having me on the channel. It's a dream, like I told you, it's a dream. And I have a channel. My channel is just growing, just at a very small place, one of our software network, about your Wi-Fi. Football fan view, that's where we are. That's where we come to discuss. We just discuss all around football. So big up Joe for having me on. Thank you so much for coming and having me on. And big up everybody. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe. And also, we would like to do your comments in the comment section. Thank you.
Hey, big. Hey, Jay, you got anything to promote? Jay.
They got in the game with the umbrella. How many times?
Can
They came with the umbrella. They got this guy with the umbrella. They dragged him. They said this. They said this. They said
I've got something to promote. It's a charity close to my heart called the David De Gea Recall Fund. We're trying to have money to recall David De Gea from Florentino and get rid of Onana. We started off with Marken's contribution of £100, and we're just seeing if we can get any more money to recall David De Gea back to his club.
You almost got me there, and you almost got me, Connor. I thought you actually had something to promote, but you know what?
I do have something to promote. Getting David De Gea back to this club and getting rid of Onana.
Do you know what? It's not like I did. Hey, do you know what the funny thing is, Connor? It's not like I didn't promote that right at the beginning, didn't I? Didn't I? I was like, call DDG. Call DDG. Call him now. Bring him back. I said that.
Send him a nice little text at like 1 a.m. You up? With a little question.
But do you know what I've realized? I've realized? People that leave this club, Connor,
they go on to better things.
They deserve better.
McTominay's going to win the league in Napoli. McTominay's going to win the league in Napoli.
Let him do it. Bad boy. Yeah, listen, let them do good things. Yeah, they've suffered enough. They suffered enough while they were here.
Tottenham players.
Yeah? I'm not even going there. But listen, guys, please make sure you smash a like. Please make sure you subscribe to all these guys' channels that's here. Make sure you subscribe to Preem. Make sure you subscribe to Solomon. Connor's gone. He doesn't have a channel. But guys, it's been a great show. Thank you for joining us. And if you're watching this later on, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. We want to hear what you think. There's been a lot of views today. And I would love to hear what you think about this as well. So, guys, take care. And I guess... good night.
Got everyone in chat, man. Smash like in the video, man.
Peace.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take over when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.